yes, we're on step number 7 already. This is the webinar template. This has to do with the replay page. So let's go ahead and scroll down this page right there. And now the replay is exactly what it says. It's a replay page. People have a chance to watch a replay of it. So the first question, do you want to include a fixed button on the replay page? And the answer is yes, I do. Now this is talking about those delayed call events. Well, they're not going to be delayed. It's going to be fixed now. And it should be fixed. It can appear throughout the whole webinar because it's a replay page. So give them the chance to order anytime they want. Maybe they came back just to check out a certain portion of your webinar or online presentation. So I'm going to include my trial button like constantly. So I'm going to go ahead and see this. It says choose a button down here. I'm going to go to the start trial button. Okay. And then number 2, or do you wish to upload a custom button? And I do not want to do that because I don't need to have a custom button. And that's because I've used the start trial one, but you can put one up there if you want to. And then now, to which URL do you want that button to link to? Well, this start trial button, it's the same as we did in the other step, right? So I want it to be able to link to the page in my website where they can go and take a free trial. So I go ahead and put it in there. I had it copied out and laid out in advance. Now look at this. B, do you wish to expire the replays of this webinar? What this means, if you click on yes, then you can say that this replay is available for, you could put 100 days or 200 days or 8 days or how many hours. But you know what? I don't want mine to expire. You may be in a business where you want it to expire at a certain time. I just want no. Do you wish to enable the video controls during the replay? Well, I'm going to put yes, because in the existing webinar they don't have controls, but I don't mind them having controls in the replay. Remember, they may be coming back just to watch it just to get a certain piece of information. I don't want to make them wait. I would rather give them the ability to scroll forward or go backwards to be able to check stuff. D, do you wish to enable the attendee list during a replay? Okay, well, it's a replay, so why not? I mean, we'll go ahead and we'll have that there. Then number E, during the replay, do you wish to give the viewers the ability to ask questions via a chat box that will email questions to you? And the answer to that is absolutely. Why wouldn't I want them to email questions? The thing is that I think that during a replay, having it on Skype would not be a good idea. We've got that in there. For some reason, people wanted that. I'm going to leave that no, obviously. Then go down here. Do you wish to allow the user to go full screen mode during the replay? And the answer to that is going to be yes. Okay? So there you go. We've got that all done. And now we're going to just go ahead and click Save and Next Page, and we're almost at the end. And there we go. Okay, we're on this one, the autoresponder system. This dumb page keeps appearing back up here every time I refresh the page. There, we've taken it away. Okay, let's go to the autoresponder system. What you want to do here, make sure that you watch all these videos and whatnot. Make sure you watch all the videos at least once. Remember, we're just doing a demo here to show you how fast this is. So this is A. What do you wish the sender name to be? Well, my name is Gerald Van Yerksa, and I'm the presenter and everything else, and so I'm going to put my name there. Now, what do you wish the sender email address to be? Well, I want that to go to our admin email, so I'm just going to go ahead and plunk that there. And do you wish the sender phone number? What do you wish it to be? And so I'm just going to go ahead and put our toll-free number in there, and then this right here, email account information. Okay, so without going through all this, you can read all this over here, but I'm going to go down here because this is a demo. So number D, what is the outgoing SMTP server? And this is, and you'll find information on these help videos for how to get all this. What is the server port? And we're going to go ahead and put this in. And then what is the username of the email account? And we're going to go, now here, we don't want to give out access to our email, do we? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this in there. Okay, and I'll come back before I make it live and just put that in there. What do you wish the password of the email account to be? And so we'll just go ahead and put a bunch of stuff in there. And then, do you require a secure connection? I'm going to go ahead and put no, so we'll leave that no. Okay. Now, this button right here, it says that you have to test your SMTP connection information. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go back and I'm going to change this to be the right way, but then I'm going to blur it so you can't see it, okay? And then I'll test the SMTP to show you that it works. So I'm just going to pause the recording here and go and do that right now. Okay, so I've gone in and I've put in our proper username and the email password you can't see anyway. But now look at this. I'm going to test the SMTP connection information. And we're going to go down and we're going to click on here and look at that. It says email sent successfully to Gerald Van Yerkse, admin at bestpresentationonearth.com. Yippee! Okay, so we've done that. This right here, do you wish to use the email listed below or an external autoresponder or both? And I'm going to select both systems. Okay, and there's a reason why. So I want to use the internal stuff that Best Presentation on Earth provides, but I also want to use my own autoresponder, okay? And autoresponders are just pre-made email messages. Okay, so now we're at built-in notifications, and do you wish to, that built-in notifications are the ones that we send out on your behalf. Do you wish to send an email upon registration? And yeah, I do, okay? Watch how the screen changes. Let's go to set hours. This is automatically defaulted to upon registration. Leave that there. Hey, as soon as someone registers, I want an email message to go out or a notification. Number 2, for the subject, I chose to leave exactly what's in here. It's welcome, you registered for the online webinar, okay? Then number 3, which is the message, and here again I chose to have exactly what was in here. Good news for you, here's your webinar information that you've registered for moments ago. And now, the only thing that you're going to change is this right here, okay? You're going to want to put the title of your webinar there. Okay, so you want to be able to do that. And then this right here, all these short codes, you can leave them there exactly as they are, okay, because they'll pull in all that information. And then here's the link to your seminar. Okay, so you've got webinar link, that's a short code, see you on the webinar. Should you require any assistance, yada, yada, yada. So I want to do that, but note, the only thing that you're going to want to change here is this right here. Everything else you can leave the way it is. If for some reason you didn't want to include some of the other information, fair enough. If you want a listing of these short codes, just click on here. But you'll be able to find out all about this in the tutorials. Okay, number K, do you want to send out an email 30 minutes before the webinar is to start? And the answer to that is, yeah, I do. Okay, and so what we're going to do here, so this is before the webinar actually starts that they reserved a seat for. And here again, I'm going to go exactly, with what this is, 30 minutes before the webinar. That's when it goes out. That's a default. You can't change that. The subject line is log in ASAP. Your webinar is starting now. I'm going to keep that. And then this message right here, good news for you. Your webinar presentation that you registered for is about to start minutes from now. And then I'm going to leave everything in here the same. I mean, I can change it if I want, but I'm going to make sure that I change this. I mean, don't leave this in. The title of your webinar goes here. You don't want to do that. So you want to just manually type that in there, but everything else can stay the same. Okay? Okay, so L, additional optional pre-webinar notifications. You currently have no additional pre-webinar notifications added to this webinar. Please add a new one. Okay, well, I want to add an additional one, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And we're going to go down here. Whoops, let's go all the way down to the end. This right here, it says, and I can add more and I can remove them, but the set hours here, this defaults to 1. And you know what? You want to leave that defaulted to 1. Okay? Okay, so the subject line. Now, this defaults to log in ASAP, your webinar is starting now, and this should say, get ready to, oops, spell ready right. Get ready to log in. Okay. Your webinar starts in 1 hour. Okay, so you'll go ahead and do that, and then down here, the message display, good news for you, your webinar presentation that you registered for us is about to start. Now this is defaulted from before, is about to start, and we'll go 60 minutes from now. Okay, and you want to revise this right here. The title of your webinar is, and so I'm going to go ahead and put the title. So we'll just go, let's just go here, how to create stunning profit generating automated presentations for your business. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put that there, and then the rest of this right here can be exactly the way that it is right here. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Now let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and save this. So we're going to save that, go all the way down to the bottom again, and then up a little bit so we can see it. So we're right there. Now you're going to do post-webinar notifications. Let's go all the way up. So this is after the webinar is over. Now we don't have anything here, but we're going to go ahead and click on. See, it says you currently have no additional post-webinar notifications. Let's go ahead and add one. Let's go all the way down the screen. There's our post-webinar notifications. So the set hours, and it's the number of hours after the webinar. That's what this one means. Okay, so 1 hour afterwards, the subject, did you miss your webinar? Okay, this right here, it says for your message, did you miss the webinar? Watch the recorded video. Hi there, did you miss your reserved seminar webinar? And then you can put the title of the webinar goes there. You want to do that. So here, let's go back up here. And let's go and grab this, and we'll just copy that, and we're just going to go here. There, how to create stunning profit generating automated presentations for your business. Make sure your spelling is correct. The reservation was for, and then this. So just go ahead and read this. I'm just doing a demo to show you how to do it, and then that is done. Okay, and so let's go ahead and hit the save button again. And we're going to go all the way down the page. And there we are. So now let's go to this next step. Now it says, note, if you did not see your autoresponder provider in the next steps drop-down box, please click here to watch an important video. So the thing is, I do see mine. Mine's ARPReach, but if you don't see yours, you better click there. There's an important video. I'm not going to go into it right now. So I'm going to leave this at ARPReach because that's what I use, okay, for this. And this means that we've already done a whole bunch of programming for these. And now it's got what is the URL of the ARPReach form script. Now, I already went in and got my stuff earlier, and so I am just simply going to copy and paste it. And here we go right here. And I'm going to go copy. Now, I'll do that. There, it's in there. You can't see it. It's a little bit of a blur. And now it's going to ask me what the ID of the autoresponder is, and I'm just going to go ahead and type in a number there. It's a single number that applies to ARPReach. So whatever yours is, you go ahead and do that the right way. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit on next step, save and next step. So here we go. And look at that. Now it goes to number 9. And this is a very short one. This talks about additional footer links. And so let's go down to the bottom here, and this says, do you wish to display a disclaimer message? Yes, I do. Okay, most businesses probably do have disclaimers and things like that that they need to put in, and so I've prepared one in advance. And so what I want to do, and having disclaimers is a good thing. It keeps you being real. So I put yes. Now I'm going, what is the text of the disclaimer message? And here, let's go ahead and put it in. So I've got it. There's my disclaimer. And I'm simply going to go, and I'm going to make that a bold. And I'm going to put that in red. See, this is a WYSIWYG editor. Okay. Oops, that's not red. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Oops, didn't want to do that. So here, I'm going to go to the back step, and I'm going to go down here. I clicked the wrong button. I'm going to put it red there, and there we go. And maybe I'll put all this in italics and leave it right there. Okay. So there we go. There's my disclaimer message that I've got in there. I created it in advance. And now, number B, do you wish to display the footer links? And yes, I do. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. And it currently says, currently you have no footer links added to this webinar. Please add one below. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, add a new one. And I'm going to go down, and now it says, number 1, what is the text of your footer link? So let me go ahead and grab that. And I typed it out previously, Control C, I'm going to copy it. So to see our complete disclaimer, click here. And then what is the URL of the footer link? And so I've got one right here. I'm going to go ahead and paste that in. That's the URL that the disclaimer's on, which is this stuff up here. See this right here, this disclaimer. What is the color of the footer link? Well, guess what? I'm going to click on this black bar, and I'm going to go all the way down there, okay, which is right there. Whoops, right there, okay. And so that is going to be the color of the footer link, and I'm just going to click outside it and it disappears. And then see on which pages do you want to display the above items, the footer links, and I want to put them on every single page, okay? That's just what I want to do. And what I am going to go and do from here is I'm going to click Save and Next Step. So Save and Next Step. And now we're into the user tracking, and this is our analytics. So let's go ahead and scroll down the page. And it says here, do you wish to use Google Analytics or another analytics software? And the drop-down's got Google Analytics or other. I'm just going to pick Google Analytics. I mean, they're free and they're awesome. So I'm going to go do that. Then B1, what is the Google Analytics property ID for this website? We'll give you a tutorial inside to show you how to get this. I've already got mine because I was at the site. I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. And I'm going to go Save and Next Step. Gee, that was fast. And now, look at this. We're at step 11, activate the webinar. So we're going to go down here. Now this right here, make sure you watch these videos and whatnot, especially the ones in red, but it says you need to select a domain to host your webinar presentation before you can use the preview webinar feature. So please select a domain in step B right here and then press the save button, okay? Very important. Do this exactly as we say. So guess what? These are the different things that I can use. I can use myonlinepresentation.com, myseminaronline.com, yourtrainingsession.com, or webinarpresentation.com. I'm just going to go with the first one, myonlinepresentation.com. And now I'm going to click Activate the Webinar. And I've activated the webinar. And now I'm going to hit Save. Okay, we're going to save that. And now we've come down here. Now look at this. It says the webinar is now live. Okay, isn't that cool? And if you want to, you can direct your prospects to this link right here. Now here, watch this. I'm going to click this and I'm going to open it into a new page. And look at this.
Hi, this is Gerald Van Yerksen, and I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point.
Okay, well, I put that on pause, but guess what, folks? It is done. Look at this. It's done. And it's got all this in here. So you've got your disclaimers down there. You've got your registration box in here. This is the video for the webinar that we've created. Up here, people can go and they can either watch yesterday's replay, they can register for the next one on Tuesday, September 10th, one on September the 11th, Thursday, September the 12th. Remember, we display 3 at a time. They go ahead and they put their first and last name here, their email address here. I mean, wow, isn't that cool? Doesn't that look good? And we did all this, what? Like, we did it from start to finish. Anyway, let's go back here. And right here, let's go, well, actually, we just did this previewing the webinar registration page. Let's go preview the thank you page. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to go over here.
Wow, congratulations. Your seat on the upcoming presentation, it's been reserved. Now you're all set. And now, let's help you understand how to proceed from here.
Okay, so guess what? You're successfully registered for the webinar. I've got my free offers and stuff in there. I've got all my, like, in order for people to qualify for my bonus offer, they can either refer people by email, go on Facebook, go on Twitter, go on Google+. Ladies and gents, this is just a phenomenal thing. There's my actual webinar link, okay, right there.
Hi, this is Gerald Van Yerksen, and I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point because I don't believe in wasting.
Now we'll try and
Wait
leave.
a minute. Check out these testimonials from our actual clients. You'll see how and why they're so satisfied with us. Click the Stay On Page button now to see them.
And so there's an example of an exit splash page. So when I went to exit from the registration page, if I was a prospect, then this would be what would happen in order to try and get me to stay. And so I would have a chance either to leave the page and close it, or if I click the Stay On Page, then I would stay on the page. So let's go ahead and do that now. I go ahead and click Stay on the Page, and so now it says I can see some powerful testimonials. Now, you could have any incentive listed on here. We'll show you how we set this up, and of course this is what an exit splash page looks like. And so here's an example of our thank you page.
Wow, congratulations. Your seat on the upcoming presentation, it's been reserved. Now you're all set. And now, let's help you understand how to proceed from here. To the right of this video, you're going to see the webinar details of your online presentation. Do you see where it says webinar?
So we're going to go ahead and stop that right now, but what happens is that when a person registers, they get this thank you page. You can go ahead and have bonus offers on it. You can have links to all the social media, which basically means that you can get referrals from emails, from Facebook, from Google+, from Twitter. But the playing of this video lets them know what's going to happen, how they will get onto their webinar, how they will be notified, what will happen, how to record the information, how to integrate things in their Google+ calendar, or rather their Google Calendar or their Outlook calendar, and they can even print the page off. What you see in front of you is our countdown page. This is the page that a person comes to if they arrive at the webinar early. And what happens, there's a countdown clock. Now we've got it stopped right now, and this is basically a preview page, and you'll have one of these so that you'll be able to preview what you've created. Let's go ahead and start this so that you can see how it works.
Thank you for visiting our webinar meeting and broadcast room. We haven't started yet, but once the countdown ticks to 0, the webinar will automatically start. You can either bookmark this page and come back later at the appointed time, or you can simply leave this page open. In any event, don't miss it because it will be a great event. See you at the webinar.
And so there's an example of what the countdown page looks like. So we're back on the countdown page. We're going to show you the live webinar page. This is where your actual automated live webinar takes place, and when the countdown clock gets to 0, the webinar will automatically start. So watch this.
back. Our webinar is now started. This presentation is 23 minutes long. Now, obviously, you're here because you want to outmaneuver your competition, and you want to take the lion's share of the sales and profits that are available in your market for your business. Here's an agenda of what we're going to talk about. This is how long the presentation is today. You can see that on the screen. And these are the topics that we're going to cover. So the first thing that we're going to cover is about us, and we'll make that short and concise. Then we'll cover the benefits and the value that you'll receive with the best presentation on earth technology. Up next, we'll discuss what you can expect for your business. Then we'll give you a comprehensive description of our product and our service. From there, we'll show you how to make this technology and tool work for you. Then we'll go into the pricing and the cost. We'll also show you